Hello and welcome. Welcome to the Luz and Dolly show. I'm Luz.
And I'm Dolly. And today we have a great show for you today.
We always do.
Well, of course we do.
We
of
always
course
do.
we do. Well, today we want to specifically talk about integrity. And the reason why that's so important is because we sometimes have these issues with integrity without us realizing.
We do.
But if you could just briefly define,
Sure.
Luz, the integrity.
Yeah,
So the audience members can understand what we're talking about, what we're
Yeah.
referring to here.
Because the word integrity I thought meant just telling someone you were going to do something, be there for them, and back them up. And it's a lot deeper than that.
Absolutely.
So it's very helpful. Integrity, the quality of being honest and having strong moral principles, moral uprightness, the state of being whole and undivided.
Yes, yes. Well, when I think of integrity as being whole, I think about a flat tire.
That's true.
And this is funny because for me, a flat tire, if it's flat, the integrity of that tire has been jeopardized.
Yes.
Therefore, you cannot drive the car further. I believe that when you live in integrity, 100% integrity, you're able to go so much more further in your life. So if you have a full tire, go further. Flat
Yes.
tire, you're stuck.
Living at 100% integrity. We've been going to the Landmark Forum and a seminar, 30 hours that was included in the Landmark Forum for us. And it's the last 4 weeks we've been talking about integrity. It's such a powerful thing.
Absolutely. Well, the course is called Living Powerfully. So
Yes.
it's something that we have really, truly focused on and learned from because it's making us better people. And I feel that I am truly transforming and therefore I am making decisions for myself, for my life. And these are things that I will also instill on my children about integrity. You have to live a life of integrity. But I wanted to, excuse me, briefly mention our situation this morning. Luz has had a situation where she, for years, has never made it to an appointment on time.
Chronically late, yes.
She's always
Chronically
late.
tardy.
She's always late. So I had asked her this morning to be at my house by 9:15. And at 9:15, I look at the clock, and unfortunately, Luz is not there, but it didn't surprise me. I actually needed her to be at my house by 9:30. And so I told her to be at my house at 9:15 because I was allowing for that extra window. I don't know if I told you that part.
No, I sensed it. But the point is, when I got there, she said that she was going to say, "You're late again." And she changed that and invited me in, gave me breakfast, and said, "Luz, I want to talk to you about something. And I know that it's something that you've been wanting to change and working on. But it causes me XYZ when you are tardy." So
yes,
she helped me
I really
understand.
believe that tardiness, for example, is a sign of respect, respect for the other people. And I always use the phrase of, when you're on time, you're late.
Yeah.
I always believe
I
that.
thought that was so weird.
Well, you know, because out of courtesy and respect to the other people, when you're
Yes.
involved with other people, you know, if you want to be living with a lack of integrity for yourself, then that's yourself. But when you are surrounded by other people, which I believe all of us are, then I think we need to take them into consideration as well.
And you realized that you were condoning it, per se?
I was enabling.
Enabling. That was the word you used, and that was huge. So I guess wanting to share that with the audience so that you can understand and realize that even though you love the person, you don't need to allow them to continue being the way they are, to help them help themselves. No one can do it but them. But so that is part of what we're discussing today. So integrity, that is one of mine that I'm working on.
Absolutely.
The other thing that it said is, live in such a way that if someone spoke badly of you, that no one would believe it. That is so powerful and so
I love that. I
amazing.
love that statement because, you know, sometimes we all have haters, you know. Things are said and things are many times not true. And it's how you choose to believe things, to live that life, and people will believe you or they won't. But you know, it's a part of life. But I really like that statement.
Yeah,
I really
it's
like that
powerful.
statement. One of the things that I wanted to also address is relationships, integrity in relationships. Now I'm talking about whether it be with your partner, whether it be with your
kids.
children, whether it be at work, whether it be with your mentors. What is your relationship that you have, and are you actually living with integrity? when it comes to that relationship. And one of the things we were talking with our producer about is when you're in a relationship and you first start dating someone, right? You're usually in your best behavior.
You're clean and
You're usually in your best, even the cleanliness is like, oh wow, sharp, they got deodorant on, that's awesome.
Chewy, you have deodorant on?
Woohoo! No, but it's a sense of,
yes.
you could control it because you did it when you first started dating.
Yes.
So when you were applying for that job and you were trying to impress your future employer,
you're looking your best.
You look sharp. You were prepared for the interview.
The way you
did
speak,
your
the tone
homework.
of voice.
That's exactly it.
Yes.
It's integrity. Why
Yes.
do things need to change once the relationship is in place?
True. Yeah, I think that's powerful and important. It's just like with your kids when you're asking them something and they, for whatever reason, I know, Mom. It makes you think, like, excuse me, what was that for? And when you discuss it with them and then they change their way and you acknowledge to them, you know what, I just asked you to take out the garbage and you answered very nicely and you did it. Thank you.
Yeah.
I think it really goes deep.
Again, I think integrity is really truly about respect overall. I think respect
And
is right
honoring
there.
your word.
Circling, honoring your word. Even if you go to work and you're getting paid and you're not doing your job because you decide to go on Facebook or searching the internet while you're getting paid and that's not part of your job, then you lack integrity.
Yes.
That's as simple as it
Point
gets.
blank. Yeah.
That's
Here's
as simple
another
as it
one.
gets. Go
Yeah,
right
you're
ahead.
right. Integrity is doing the right thing when no one is watching.
Mm-hmm.
And when I read that, the first thing that came to my mind is an example of a duck. I went shopping with my ex-boyfriend. We were buying a duck for Easter. The duck is $50. The cashier forgets to ring it up.
Yeah.
We passed the cashier and we're checking out, and I thought that bill was short. And we look at the bill and we noticed that she didn't ring us up.
Mm-hmm.
My boyfriend and I both looked at each other and we said, customer service.
Yeah.
Not one moment that we think of not doing it. We go, they give us 50% off of the duck for our honesty because we have integrity. It's just a good, nice, wonderful feeling.
And you were not even expecting to be rewarded.
No,
but
it's
you
just-
were because you choose
Yes.
to live with 100% integrity,
yes.
which is awesome. Now you had received some
did.
samples of what integrity can be like, how it can be defined for you.
I told my friend that we were talking about integrity today, and this is what he sent me. Integrity is choosing your thoughts and actions based on values rather than personal gain. I think that's so wonderful.
I love it because it is based on values. You have to decide what's important to you, and you have to make decisions that will affect
Good,
your life
sound
moving
ones.
forward. Yeah, absolutely.
Yes. And the other one was wrong is wrong, even if everyone is doing it, and right is right, even if no one is doing it.
Has that ever happened to you? I mean, if you think about it, you're in a situation, you don't agree with what's going on.
Yes.
But you will still say, I
That's
don't
not
know.
right.
That's not right.
People making fun of someone that looked different. That was,
Absolutely.
I don't know, overweight, or a lady that comes out of the restroom and has her dress stuck in, her nylons, and
or a
everyone's
disabled
laughing.
child. Somebody's making fun of a disabled child or disabled person as a
Not
whole.
at all.
It's not right,
No.
yet people continue to do it. I mean, you know what?
Stand up and let them know that's wrong.
It's wrong. It's wrong. And sometimes, you know what? I know I've been looking at myself. I have been rediscovering myself, redefining.
Transforming.
I am transforming right
It's a
before my very
powerful
eyes. I
thing.
tell you, this, and I'm so pleased. I'm so pleased because, I know I've always been a very good person because I am a very good person.
we
But
can
I'm
be better.
choosing to be better.
Yes.
I'm
I love that.
I'm choosing to be better. So
Yeah. Well, there's so many more things that we can share regarding integrity and as every other segment that we have. But time is beneath us, and we need to invite them to our event this evening. We have our
yes,
fundraiser
we have
event.
our WEPA ABR fundraising event this evening at Brazilian Express Churrasco Grill, located at 1045 South Roselle Road in Schaumburg, Illinois. And we're going to be there from
6:30 till 9 this evening for a meet and greet and network. And just come and have fun. There's a minimum contribution of $50, and of course, any more you can give would be wonderful. It's to initiate WEPA ABR and what we do.
But we
to
already
help.
initiated it.
Well,
It's really,
it's been initiated, but
it's to
it's our first
help us
fundraiser.
continue to help others and to truly make an impact. We want to impact the masses.
Yes.
And so we will.
We will.
Absolutely. Thank you so very much, Luz. As always, we
Thank
sincerely
you.
appreciate you.
Oh, now, first
Now?
time we spoke too much, we went over, and now we still have time. Yes, Mr. Producer.
Espérate.
Sorry about that. I have always more to talk.
Absolutely. We have a lot that we can
I had more that I wanted to share. And let's see. It says, great men and women are not extraordinary people who do extraordinary things. They are ordinary people who do ordinary things with integrity.
Huh.
Did you get that?
I did. I absolutely got that.
That is just, yeah, that's powerful. That's very, very powerful. What do you have to say about that?
I think, you know what?
What? She's laughing. She's got something
funny.
else.
Well, it's funny to me because, you know, sometimes people, they have a stature. You know, they're looked upon as, oh, this person is a public figure, this person is a celebrity, this person is this person is that. But if you think about it, just because they're in a position, it doesn't mean that they're also living a life of integrity.
True.
They just because they're in a higher level, supposedly, it does not mean that what they say is the right thing to say,
Or what they do.
or what they do. Their actions speak louder than words.
Correct.
You know,
Yeah.
so I think of that when you read that. That's what made me think of celebrities. It made me think of, you know, people that, you know, well, look at me. You know, I am this and I am that. But really, are you?
What kind of a person are
I think,
you?
you know, I mean, what's really deep inside. And I think, you know, like you mentioned initially, it's about the values.
Yes.
It's truly about the values. Do you have any other one of those messages?
I had more. I just didn't think we had time. I'd love to share these. Hold on. There was this one that says, how your integrity tree is growing. And at the bottom is integrity, the foundation. It anchors the tree. It collects the water and nutrients from the soil, and it helps hold the soil in place. Above it is the reputation, the trunk. It supports the crown. It carries water and nutrients to the crown and carries food back to the roots. And at the top is respect, the crown. It gathers sunlight. It makes food for growth, and it helps filter the air, producing oxygen. So integrity, reputation, and respect.
Which is what I mentioned before. Respect is so critical.
Yes.
And you know what? It made me think too. I had a situation this past week, and you know, you mentioned about people knowing and whether or not you're saying the truth, if they believe in you.
Correct.
You know, about
Correct.
that piece exactly. I don't remember how you worded it, but it was about people
That
believing
if someone
in you.
speaks bad of you, will they believe it?
Will they believe it? And,
Because they know they wouldn't.
Exactly. And I was so touched because I had a situation which was very personal, and I was so moved by how many people came to me and reached out to me.
To love you and support you.
Absolutely. And
Because
just
of the
to
person
show,
that you are.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Yes,
But it was truly because you know what? This is, okay, let me put it this way. This is who I am all the time. If you know I'm angry, you'll see it in my face. If you see me happy, you'll see it in my face. If you see me sad, you'll see it in my face. You'll see it
It's
all the
genuine.
time. And that's, I like that about me
it's
because
authentic.
I choose, you know, and I say it like this is who I am because you could read me.
You
I
know-
don't hide behind that.
And as you speak of that, Dolly, I just have to commend you because someone mentioned to her, we have 2 minutes, okay, thank you. Someone mentioned to her that they couldn't understand how all her posts are always happy, always happy, always happy. Does she ever have a down day? Because we all do. What we didn't realize was that she was not sharing her down days with people.
Right.
And when you started doing that, I believe that Landmark Forum started helping us realize that's being authentic. We are happy, amazing, kind, loving women and passionate about what we do. But life happens and things happen, and therefore we come down a couple levels. And when you posted that you needed prayers and you needed them to think of you and send you good thoughts, and you got over 70
Oh my God, that was amazing.
messages and text messages.
And
that's,
phone calls. I think I probably got like 50 phone calls. There goes my
that-
drink.
she gets excited. She gets a
Yeah,
little.
I do. I jump on my hands.
So that came from what? You being authentic.
Yeah.
You know, and sharing with others that you are having a difficult time and you are asking for guidance and prayer and love.
I needed it.
And
I
you
needed
received it because of the love that you give to others and your generosity.
Thank you.
So I'm just so grateful to do that.
I'm grateful to be able to touch lives,
yes,
and
yes.
this is who I am. I love to be able to give any way that I can.
Yes.
and
And they give back.
but I'm grateful to you. I really
give
truly am
back.
grateful to you because she was
We
the
only have
one.
1 minute,
Yeah, I
okay.
know. But she was the one that said to me, Dolly, you know, share your bad days. Share your bad days because, and then I did, and I feel
felt
so
the
much
love.
closer because although I have, I don't know, a couple thousand people on my Facebook page, I just felt a lot closer to a lot of people
That's
because I was being
beautiful.
genuine.
Authentic.
That too. That too.
Oh,
But
it's
anyway, thank
powerful.
you so very
Integrity.
much, everyone. We sincerely appreciate you joining us today.
Yes,
We
we're
hope
gonna
that
do
you
this.
did learn a little something, something.
Yeah. And use it. Sit with it and use it.
Yeah, think about what we said.
Yeah. Thank you very much for joining us, and we are going to end with this. Have a beautiful day. Kisses.